How's it, guys? Yeah, welcome back. Um, welcome back to the stream. Glad to have you here. I am in a trade at the moment. I took a Dogecoin long. Basically, let's go over it, right? So, if we have a look at Doge at the moment, this is what I was thinking over here. I actually got into the long a bit early, but it was based on this disclosure here. So, if we look at the 1 hour time frame, I was waiting for price to close above here, and then we actually started closing above here, and we grabbed that liquidity to the downside. So I did take a long here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my stop loss to break even at around about 0.07945. Okay. Yeah, so I got in probably at like 12 o'clock, around about an hour and a half ago. And I faced a little bit of drawdown, but once we take out these highs, we should see movement. Yeah. So this is the current trade I'm in. I will be going over Bitcoin and ETH as well, just so we can see what's happening there. But yeah, currently just looking at this. If you guys do have any charts you want me to go over, just put them in the chat. I don't mind going over that. But yeah, currently it's still long here. Here we go. Yeah, so just still gonna just keep this position open. Waiting for price to obviously break these highs. Once we break these highs, we can just move our stops to break even, right? There's not much more. I mean, if you look at the 30 minutes, it closed above this level here. So the problem is though we have all these wicks over here to the left. Yeah. So we need to see some type of break through this level around about 0.917. Okay. Once we see a break through this level, then we should see a pump. Okay. Because the problem is right now is it's struggling to break here, but we've had multiple attempts. So I would expect to see a break within the next couple minutes or the next hour, depending on the volatility. Okay. So let's see how this plays out though. Let's go over Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin's moving up a bit here. I was speaking about this earlier, right? If you look at the 4 hour chart, yeah, I mean it looks bullish to me. Like we've tapped into that 29, 7. Yeah, sorry about that. I think it did disconnect for a little bit. But as long as we're on track, yeah, so Bitcoin, like I said, waiting for that closure. We did get a 30-minute closure. I would like to see the 1 hour candle though. I would like to see a closure above this level. Once we start closing above here, it should be clean. I would like to see a retest here. So basically what I would be looking at here is this. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'll move this to the right so we know that we're not in, just so everyone knows this. But essentially what I'll be doing here is this. Okay. So I'll actually put it on the screen to show you. Once we start breaking these highs, I'll be in. Okay. So buy stops, right? Because we're creating a bottom wick right now. Okay. So because we're creating this bottom wick, I still think there's room to carry on to the upside, yeah. Yeah. So we'll have to wait and see though. Let's see. Oh, Dogecoin's dripping. This is what we wanted, right? So we're on this trade. Beautiful rip here. This is what we wanted, right? Nice setup. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is let's have a look. Okay, I'm up. Yeah, I mean I need to wait for price at 0.07945. I'll start to put my stop loss to break even. Yeah. But until then, we don't have to really do much here. We don't really have to do anything here. It should just start to rip here. Take out these wicks. The 5 minutes, let's have a look here. 5 minute looks good. This is the problem. See if it takes out that level. If not, comes back in the range. But let's have a look at the volume here. Volume is increasing. We could see a nice little push here. Yep, there's a push. That's exactly what we wanted, right? I mean, that trade couldn't have worked out any more perfectly. So now what we can do is we can just do this, right? Move the stops to break even, risk-free trade, and that is the setup, right? I mean, that was probably the most perfect trade on a live there. We're probably going to see another rip here though. So put your stops to break even, very, very clean. Nice setup. I love that setup a lot. Yeah. So now you're sitting in a trade right now, right? And basically risk-free, okay? Risk-free trade, you don't have to worry, right? About hitting a stop loss or anything like that, because your stop loss is at break even right now. Yeah. And there it is, eh? Another rip. That's beautiful, beautiful trade. Nice little rip there. If it closes above this level here, I mean, we most likely just going to carry on here. Yeah. But I mean, that trade couldn't have played out more perfectly. This is why we put stop loss to break even now, because essentially it will be risk free. Yeah. So make sure to do that if you guys haven't. But let's see how this 5 minute closes. Let's see. If you guys like the setup, make sure you comment. It looks like there's no energy. I don't expect this to come back down here. I think what's going to happen is we're going to see we might just see a new range being formed here. Okay? So, now that we've broken through this level, right? Let's actually draw this in, make it clean. Take out this indicator here, it's irritating me. Can't see the graph. Here we go. Okay? So that's the level that we need to stay above in the 15. Okay, as long as we stay above there, we're sorted. We don't need to worry about the setup. Although we risk free at the moment anyway. Yeah, I mean, I don't really want to look at any other charts. I want to see how this plays out. Let's see. So stop loss now, break even, clean setup. What am I doing here? Discord. Yeah, if you guys like this stream, make sure you like it. Let's see. I want to see how the 5 closed. So the 5 closed below, okay, which is okay, right? But in order for us to carry on moving to the upside here for another percent move, we need to see the 5 minute close above here and the 15. Okay, so if this next 15 minute close is bullish above here, I'll probably expect this just to pop off all the way up to here. probably in like 1 minute as well, because if you look left here, look how these candles reacted. We came flooding down here, okay? Same with here, flooding up, flooding down. So if you have a look at this chart, it just shows you something so important, and that is always look left, right? Because that's what's going to tell you what's going to happen. So yeah, we are currently, our stop loss is at break even, looking to target these highs here. So I do think that we will hit them. Let's see. We need to wait for this 15-minute candle to close, okay? If we close above here, let me actually write this in here. Okay. So closure above this level here, we should rip. Yeah, so I've highlighted on the graph just so we know what we're looking for here. But like I said, it doesn't really matter. Stop loss is at break even. 5 minutes here. Still looks clean. We are going to see a bit of rejection though, to be honest. I wouldn't be surprised. 30-minute is closing. Only in 15 minutes. So the 1 hour candle here. So this is important, right? Look at this. Look at the 1 hour candle. Okay? Look how important this is. If the 1 hour candle does not close above this level here at 0.7918, then what's going to happen is we're going to see this again, another drop. But as long as if we start closing above here, I'm going to keep this trade in until New York session, because the problem is, look at all these wicks here, right? This is why I took this trade, because we're gaining momentum here, and we successfully broke this level. On the 30 minutes, same thing goes here, right? We need this 30-minute candle. Once this candle here, this candle needs to close. We need to see a closure above this level here. Yeah. Once we start closing above here, we're gonna start ripping. We will see a massive pump here for Doge. So we'll keep this on so we can see. But it looks very, very clean here. It does look very, very clean. Okay. Let's see how this plays out. The 5 minute, obviously, like I said, for the 15-minute time frame, we want that closure above here. I don't think we will get it though, but it's okay. As long as the 5 minutes are closing bullish here, and obviously the 1 hourly, right? We can't forget the hourly. We need to see that closure above this level here. See how important this zone is. We can actually move it down a bit. Okay. Okay, so that's the setup, right? I mean, we got in at the beginning of the stream. So if you guys did miss this trade, we did take it at the beginning of the stream. I was actually in it like a couple hours before, and I had to go through all of this, right? I went through this drawdown here. So we got in over here. I went through a bit of drawdown. Now we're starting to rip. So targeting this level here, right? That's where we want to be targeting. Let's see here. I think we might just see a massive rally here, to be honest. I do think that we're just going to see a massive rip. So what I'll do is I'll actually put my TP in. I'm probably going to take out 50% at this level here. And then what I'll do is I'll leave my stops at break even, and then maybe just hold for the rest of the day. Because if we look at the daily chart here, have a look. We closed bearish yesterday. This just could be a top wick, right? Did we close respecting? We did close respecting, so this just could be a retest, right? So on the daily time frame, it doesn't look too bad. 4 hour time frame, massive uptrend, right? Let's just remove everything here. If you remove it, it is on an uptrend, right? So yeah, it looks clean. Looks clean. It does look clean, to be honest with you guys. I want to see this rip though. I do want to see this rip. It would be very interesting, yeah. Break these highs. Then we should be clean. Let's see. Let's wait for this rip. We need to see price close above here. I mean, we need to see a break. Once we break this wick, I think we're just gonna rip. I do think we're just gonna rip here. Yeah. Is this the 5? Yeah. So if this 5 closes above you, you can actually add to your position here. To be honest, the reason why I say that is it's kind of obvious, right? So this is the range, right? Oh, there it is. Oh, that's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Love it. So we took out that wick. We should expect a bit more upside, yeah. Yeah, so the next level really is that 0.88026 level, right? So let's put a TP there. I will take a little bit of profits there. Five minutes needs to close above. We're gonna get that 1 hourly candle closure as well. Beautiful hourly candle closure, yeah. Yeah, I mean taking profits here is probably most logical, to be honest with you. But when Dogecoin pumps, it pumps, so it's quite interesting to see what we need to do here. I'm probably gonna take out 50%, and then maybe just leave the rest for a nice little rally here. I do think that this is just gonna rip. Let's see. Let's go in the smaller time frame, Jan. We can see a nice little pump. Pump it up. Gotta pump it up. Pump it up. Yeah, Bitcoin dripping. Right. Yeah, we were looking at this as well. Do we take it? We didn't take it. This is what we were looking at. That's chat. Yeah, we had bar stops here for Bitcoin. Would have been a beautiful setup as well. That's okay. That is okay. ENB is ripping. Yeah, it looks so good. I mean, there's nothing, you can't really say anything about this. It's just a setup. It is just a beautiful setup here. Yeah. 15%, 0.8017 is 15%. That's fine. Stop loss. It's 0, G. Yeah. Okay, so that's that. Set your take profit, your stop loss, move everything. Stop loss, break even, take profit, set in. Dogecoin ripping. Massive. It really wants to rip here. I don't know why it's taking so long, to be honest. Come on, Doge, just pump. It honestly just needs to break. It's already broken the high, so it should just carry on. It should just carry on, yeah. I think we're gonna see maybe even a pump to, yeah, 8.8074. Possibly. You could extend this. But we're scalping, yeah, so we need to see that 5 closure. It's closing back in the range, yeah. It's not good. It might just take a bit longer than we expect, which is okay. It is okay. We do need to wait for this this closure here though. Yeah, so if you guys did just join here now, we are in this Dogecoin long. We took it at the beginning of the stream. We literally we've moved our stop loss to break even. We're targeting this higher. Yeah, so if you did take the trade, well done. I think we will hit CP by the end of stream. It looks like it's very clean. I don't see this setup really not playing out, to be honest. There's nothing bearish about this. And then also this, we had this for Bitcoin. This could still be active, right? If you guys want to take the setup here. It is a Bitcoin setup. Looks clean as well. 30 minutes, beautiful bottom wick there. Yeah, it looks good. It does look good. We'll probably see Bitcoin rip. The reason why we haven't tested these highs yet, okay? So I don't think we'll break these highs, but we might test them. Okay. Dogecoin is just playing games here. It's a bit annoying. We do need to just see this thing rally. Like it's been hovering for so long here. It just needs one massive liquidity grab, take out those stops, and then massive pump. Very big pump coming here for Doge. Then Ethereum also looks good. Oh shit. Ethereum closed above. Okay. We're looking at this at the beginning, I think. Closed above here. Let's see what that is. That's interesting. Okay. That is very interesting. So what we need to look at now is, can we get some positions here? And I think we can. I think we actually can. Let's move this up a bit. Yeah, I mean, this is the support. This is the support. We can actually maybe get some positions here. We may be able to find some positions here, okay? Yeah, looks very clean. Next level, let's have a look at the 1 hour. The 1 hour chart. Yeah, I mean, oof. I think we're gonna have a nice little rally today. I think we're gonna have a nice little rally today. I mean, the 1 hour chart, where's the next level? I mean, it's kind of up here. Like you could say that these are levels over here. But when we rip, to be honest. 96, 98. I would say that this is probably our next level for ETH. Somewhere up there, okay? I think that we're going to see a massive rally today. Just based on looking at ETH here. Looks very clean. 30 minutes closing, very bullish here. Bitcoin's obviously closing bullish as well. So that's interesting. And then Dogecoin is just not doing anything again. So we're still in this long here for Doge. what's happening on the 5 minutes? 5 minutes coming down a bit here. Coming down a little bit. Stop loss break even, doesn't really matter. Not really phased yet, to be honest. I mean, we're closing above this level here in 3 minutes. 3 minutes time. If we close above, keep your setup same as always, and then obviously you can actually start moving your stop loss to profit, right? So once we actually take out this wick at the top now. So you just see this wick. Yeah, so this is what's getting respected here. So we have a little bit of support there. That must be on 1 minute. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. So we're testing those highs again, right? So on the 1 minute, we test that high. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. I just want to wait for this 1 hour candle to close. Once we get the 1 hour candle close, then we can look at some setups, because I think we could also look at longing Ethereum here, to be honest with you guys. I mean, ETH looks so clean. There's nothing. I mean, this will be the 30-minute candle here. Wait for bottom work like this. Wait for bottom work, and then we just rip. Yeah. Okay. So ETH, this is what I'm looking at here. We can either, what I'll be waiting for here is either a bar stop over here above this high. Okay. Bar stop there above this high. Beautiful. Or we can wait for this, and then retest, come up. One of the two. 30 minutes closing very bullish for Dogecoin. We do have this level here that I did not see. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, was that 5 minute high? I think it was. We need to close above here. I don't like the look of this now for Dogecoin. We might have to take some profits here. We need to see a closure above here. Let's see. I don't think we're going to get it. Ten seconds. Let's have a look at Bitcoin. Yeah. I mean, Bitcoin's going to rip as well, to be honest. There's nothing bearish about this. So ETH, let's go back to ETH, because I do want to take a setup here for ETH. We need to see this. We've created a bottom wick here. I'm going to take a setup here for ETH. What is the risk reward here? So we're taking 0.66%, so on a 20x, that's 12%. Your stops have to be below here. 1 is to 1.5. Do we have a bottom wick? Yeah, we do. The 30-minute does have a 15, we'll have one as well. Yeah. Same thing, right? Bars above here. That is another setup for ETH. We do need to see if there's any resistances here. Yeah, so this would be TP1. Okay, 1890. We'd have to take some profits there. Back to Doge. Yeah, I don't, this is, I mean, we nicely in profit here. Like, I'm not complaining, but we didn't actually close above this level here. So look left, right? What is this? What is this called? This is called support, right? So massive wicks here. I don't think we're gonna be closing above here. Not right now. Because every time we retest this level, what happens? It comes down. But with that said, look at this. Took out all of these wicks here. Took out all of these wicks. So we should see retest come back up. I don't think it's gonna. This is just a amount of movement here. Don't fear here. Closed above, didn't close above, doesn't close above. What happens when, let's see, when we close above, we move, right? Look at this, right? If you have a look at this is important. Closed above this level, right? Over here. Closed above, what happened? We came down, retested, came back up. So as long as we stay there. ETH, still waiting for this. Looking for a nice ETH setup here. It's a bit slow at the moment. The thing is, right, with trading especially, um, the market's gonna move in a favor that you just gonna have to try adapt to, right? So if the market moves like this, then obviously, yeah.